Good evening. Unexpected stream is unexpected. I need to record tomorrow's Valencia video, and tonight is the only opportunity I have to make it at the minute. So I thought, fuck it, I might as well just go live for a couple of hours. So we're just going to be recording the Valencia season finale right now. James, thank you for the 12th month subscribe, mate. But obviously, in the interest of time, I am going to be effective with it. So I probably won't be interacting too much with chat. I might have to disappear at some point because there is a sleeping child at the moment that hopefully I don't wake up by having to record this video. I shouldn't, but there's always the opportunity. So fingers crossed. We can get this sorted and done. Oh, you beat me to it. Thank you. I literally just switched tabs to try and go and delete that. So I'm basically gonna record the Valencia season finale and then edit it. And I thought I'm gonna be recording it anyway. I might as well come and hang out with you guys on stream. But Nat's still very, very unwell, unfortunately. So I'm definitely not streaming tomorrow. There is plans to have content for you, live stream content for you potentially tomorrow night when I got to record Valencia Career Mode episode 1 of season 2, and then my mum is able to come up Wednesday afternoon and to cover Thursday, so we should have a stream for you Thursday, and hopefully Nat's mum will be up on Friday as per usual. But it's been a pretty intense past 3 days. Thank you for the follow, Navian, and thank you to everybody that's followed over the last couple of days. I appreciate it really very much. I'm just trying to make sure that the YouTube content isn't affected. It's just rotten fucking luck that this is happening. Launch week. This is just fucking absurd. So I'm pretty stressed right now, as you might well imagine. So obviously I'm slightly less bleh at the minute. A, because I'm fucking exhausted, and B, because due to sleep upstairs for the night, and I don't want to disturb Nat too much either, because obviously she's really unwell too. So plan is to just get this shit done, and then I need to go to bed because Jude's going to be up early in the morning and I need to get as much rest as I possibly can. So if you don't mind, I'm hitting record. Oh, hang on, he's rolling around. I'm going to hit record and get going. If he does wake up and I need to go and settle him, then I'll just go to the BRB screen or something. Let's get as far as the day of the Atleti game, shall we? Thank you, I appreciate that. I don't think I have any money left, do I? I spent it all. Oh, I've got 25 million euro. How have I still got 25 million euro? That's weird. Imagine it won't let me know. Bug's gonna bug. Right. Welcome to the season finale of season 1 here at Valencia. It's come around very quickly indeed, and we have a number of games to play for you, in front of you, to you, for this season finale here. We start with a big one against Atletico Madrid. Obviously, you know the league table is quite tight when pushing for European positions. We're 4 points below Atleti, we're 4 points ahead of Athletic Club, and Real Sociedad are slightly there as well. So I'm probably going to end up having to play 4 games in this episode, because I've got Atleti, I've got Bilbao, I've got Sociedad, and then the final game of the season is bloody Barcelona. But hopefully we'll have earned enough points to be in a position where actually I can sim Barcelona, and I will be simming the game against Vallecano and hoping for the best in that particular regard. Apologies for the lack of streams of late. I don't know if you've seen on social media. I should probably have put a YouTube post up, but I haven't had the opportunity yet. My partner's very unwell at the minute. It's been bedbound for 3/4 days, and I've been on full-time daddy duty non-stop for 3/4 days. And thankfully, it just so happens that we had the Twitch front page stream last Friday, so I was recording for 9.5 hours, and I managed to get 6 videos made, which has meant that I haven't been desperate to get content recorded over the weekend or at the beginning of this week. But obviously, this is the first video you're seeing since. And there, at the minute, hasn't been a break in YouTube content. The plan is for there not to be a break in YouTube content. If there is to be a break in YouTube content, then something's gone very wrong. So there is another Palace video coming to you tomorrow that was recorded last week, and hopefully I'll be able to get episode 1 of season 2 to you tomorrow as well. That's the current plan. Starting with this season finale here at Valencia. I'd very much appreciate a thumbs up on the video, subscription to the channel if you haven't already. Obviously, at the minute, it's launch week, and it's not particularly timely, but life. So I'd really appreciate any support you can give to the channel. Okay. Rabat is talking to Crystal Palace. It's ongoing. I don't know as I did anything there. I think that might be as a result of the previous contracts issue bug fix that didn't get picked up in testing to get that previous contract issue fix out. So I think Santa Maria is also currently an ongoing transfer there. I think that's just, they're both just going to sit as ongoing for the time being. I don't think there's anything I can do in that regard. We'll see what happens when we get to the next season. There obviously were significant bugs at launch with contracts, and they have significantly affected saves and are going to until we get the next patch next week. This current secondary bug is better than the initial bug, but still not ideal. And fixes are on the way this week as well, so hopefully they come to us very soon. We've obviously still got a lot of content to make before the end of the week, so hopefully things are okay. I don't know what's going to happen with those transfers, whether those players will leave, whether those players won't leave. We shall just have to wait and see. But the fees are good enough, and they are players that I would be wanting to sell anyway. So hopefully we'll be okay. We shall just have to wait and see. Now there's a third bid. Who's this one for? This one's also for Santa Maria, thankfully. We'll just have to wait and see, won't we? It's match day against Atletico Madrid. I shall see you there. Unless it's a pre-contract, they don't actually ever go through. That's good. So you now can't buy or sell. You can't sell any players. Is that my understanding, Josh? You can't sell any players now because you can't negotiate anything with anyone. Is that correct? Is that incorrect? You can sell players. They just bids for players whose contracts are expiring. Oh, it's just players who go to assistant via thingy throwing a tantrum. So they would have been on the transfer list anyway, right? Yeah. Still having to keep an eye on that then. Okay. Right. I don't think we're going to change anything in the lineup. Let's just go for it. Toxic Wizard, thank you indeed for the 5th month, mate. Very good of you, pal. You and me both, Tawonga. Well, either that or until the bug gets fixed, Josh, one presumes. And these are exactly why the reasons we don't start with a realistic RTG. and a super long-term save, because it's not fucking worth it. Don't know, Vince, in all honesty. Atleti with Jan Oblak in goal. They're 4-4-2. Ansko, Longley, Marquinhos and Llorente. Baina, Gallagher, Barrios and Simeone with Alvarez and Sörloth up top. Atleti in real life just smashed Real Madrid by 5-2. Julian Alvarez with a stunner of a free kick, and it's an absolute baller of a player, really, isn't he? We did smash Atletico Madrid in this save earlier on in the season, though, so hopefully we could do something similar again. Update on the previous point about those players who have bids, etc., and sit just ongoing and not actually leaving or doing anything. Apparently, it's only those that kind of throw a hissy fit and want to go on the transfer. Oh, good. It's only those that throw a hissy fit and want to go on the transfer list and manually put themselves there. So if you stay on top of your contracts, then you shouldn't have an issue with it. And if you do have an issue with it, then it's obviously, we're obviously of the understanding that when the bug gets patched later in the week, that it won't be an issue anymore and those players will get fixed. So it's just one of them. It's still very early on in the launch window, and obviously these sorts of bugs can raise their heads when millions of players get their hands on games for the first time, as opposed to the select few that do the beta. We just have to hope that they get fixed sharpish, which so far the Career Mode team have been pretty on it, to be fair. So obviously it's frustrating for us and for them that these bugs exist, but they are working all hours of every night and day to ensure that they get fixed as soon as possible. So we have to thank them for that at the very least. So 15 minutes into this game against Atleti, and nothing to bring to you thus far, other than clarification on a point. I didn't want to mislead you with anything. Right. This undoubtedly whopping probable season finale episode is underway. Thank you. Straight to Diego Lopez, that. And we do have Hugo Duro with me here. We'll go to Lopez again, and over on the overlap here is Javi Guerra, and Duro is in the middle, and I can't get it to him. Yeah, that's a bug that's also getting fixed soon, Bazzy. AJ, by the way, thank you for the 14th month subscribe, mate. Appreciate it, pal. I did see it. I was just obviously mid-spiel. Oh, good. Now the internet's gone down. Oh, my fucking Christ. You have to be kidding me. Are we back? We should be back. Oh, my God. Please tell me that... I think, well, the YouTube stream is still up. I think it was a minor buffer. Oh, okay, that's good. My restream chat disconnected and my internet symbol on my PC said that I'd lost internet entirely. Fucking hell, this is just what I don't fucking need tonight. Oh, if the stream goes offline for whatever reason because of something like that, then I apologise. It's just add it to the fucking list. Pepperloop. Looking for Hugo Duro through the gap. Their 4-4-2 was particularly vulnerable against us earlier in the season. That hit a hand, but play will continue here, and unfortunately that's the advantage. Julian Alvarez. All right. Well, twice we managed to work the ball back again. Their 4-4-2 was really vulnerable earlier in the season, and it hasn't shown as many cracks yet, but it might. We've got players like Fran Beltran and Fran Garcia who are in on loan at the minute, and obviously those loan spells are about to expire, including the goalkeeper, actually. And I believe the fact that I can't at the moment bid for them, even though they're in on loan, it only gives me the option to terminate the transfer. I believe that's a bug in itself as a likelihood, given the way that our finances have been handled this year by the board. But we're nearly at half-time here, and quite frankly, not really much has happened in front of goal, in all honesty. It's just kind of been me telling you about stuff. Never mind, Conor Gallagher's about to put them 1-0 up. If Arriga Zebalar hadn't saved that with his face. I don't fucking know why the internet's done it. It's probably because I haven't used the computer for a few days and I don't fucking know. I'm getting DNS client event issues, so it's something internet based. I really fucking can't. I can't. Soloth at the very beginning of the half. That's dangerous, it's not. That's clearly going to happen a few times tonight, so you're just going to have to suck it up, I'm afraid, as am I. Because I don't have the time to fix it. I want to get to fucking bed. Oh, it's supposed to be a stand tackle. Never mind. Alex Bainer into Julian Alvarez. Oh, dinked over the foot of the defender. That was very nicely done. Sirloth, little flick. Julian Alvarez might have a shot from distance, might look for a teammate. Did the secondary, and it didn't work, thankfully. Duro has been dropping a lot deeper since we tweaked his role. And it's both helping in some instances and hindering in others. So I'm not sure yet whether I like it or not. But at the minute, I haven't had a shot. And Atleti are the only ones that look likely of scoring right now, which is not ideal, especially when we need points. But if we can avoid defeat at the very least, then there is still the chance of Champions League football next season. If we can win this, then there's a great opportunity at Champions League football next season, although obviously we don't have the easiest of run-ins at the minute. Prado looking back there, and Pepelu into Beltran. Looking around the corner to Duro, who's on his left foot, and that's what happens when you give him half a yard. 62nd minute, our first shot of the game. It's our first goal of the game against the run of play significantly, but we are up by 1-0. Refresh, Charlie. Thank you, Ez. If you have problems with the stream, refresh. Alvarez. And he's going one way then the other. And he's got teammates doing the same. I've got defenders doing something similar too. Beltran. I was supposed to go to the right back. Ugh, I really don't know why Hugo Duro does drop as deep as he does. It's because he's on support now, yeah. I don't actually really like it that much. more versatile rather than support. Just an FYI, Ken, because you're typing in some weird font, your chat messages aren't actually showing up on YouTube, only on my third-party software. So other people in chat can't see what you're saying. Oh, Beltran's intercepted that well and looking for Juro. And helping it on to Puado. And Jan Oblak makes the save this time. I did expect perhaps something similar to that from him for Juro's goal, but thankfully the shot power perhaps was enough to see it past the goalkeeper. And he's got away from me. I'm trying to close him down here. Jose Guy is quick-ish, but not rapid. Someone that is rapid is Llorente. Surloff, offside, I hope. Yes, offside he was. Even if it had gone in, it wouldn't have counted. Our goal really was against the balance of play. But that said, it's not like Aguirre-Zabala has had a lot to do. The ball has just been coming our way quite a bit. But when it has done, we have, on the whole, been able to deal with it relatively well. We had a couple of shots at the end of the half. There's 14 or so minutes left to go here. And this is building quite nicely. And if I can maybe time it right to get it looking for Beltran in the middle, we could have done something to add a second goal, maybe, from the corner itself. 12-mile-an-hour wind. It's 12-kilometre-an-hour wind, so I'll put a bit of power on it. Pinball in the box, and eventually, you would imagine, Boya, they'll get rid of it. Yeah, thanks. I have no idea why he's done that. That pass was rubbish, though, so they will get rid of it. 10 to go. Fucking stream's gone down again. Raspadori. Cheers, mate. I've no idea why he's done that. Do find that quite a bit this year. I might need to tweak the sliders with AI pass there. It seems perhaps to be a little bit too high on occasion. Javi Guerra. It's Pepperloot through the gap to Javi Guerra. Beltran help it on its way quickly. Return the favour. Seal the victory by a second goal to 0. Well, on aggregate, we are 6 goals to the good against Atleti, and of course it's done on head-to-head first, so even if their goal difference is better than ours, because we've beaten them twice, we will go above them if we end up level on points, which is in our benefit in the hunt for Champions League football. That'll be 3 points to start the day off, and hopefully that is the theme moving forward. They just run at me from kick-off, and quite frankly it works a bit too well for my liking. Marcos Llorente looking for and finding Simeone. Alvarez could go for goal, has gone for goal. Aguirre-Zabala makes the save, and we will deny them the corner. And by the time we've pinged it up here, it's full time. 3 points on the board, vamos. Yeah, whenever I get back to being able to record or stream frequently, regularly, I'll just tweak all my cables and stuff. I mean, I'm enjoying it so far, Kit. There are bugs. I'd say wait a couple of weeks before picking the game up, because there are a few bugs at the minute that need ironing out that are definitely affecting the enjoyment levels on career mode. And at the same time, we need to figure out better slider settings as well. Stop wriggling. Yeah, that's why we don't start with the RTG or something super long term, because there's always bugs at the beginning of a launch cycle. yes, I know, the job market. Fuck off. I didn't realise Atleti had a game in hand on me. Did they? Did Atleti have a game in hand? Did I miss that? Oh, Atleti had a game in hand. I didn't even notice. Fuck. That's annoying. Playing that one. "20 minutes each half" is exactly why there's that many goals, Ken. Oh, it's still going. Carnesecchi in goal for Bilbao. Udogi, Laporte, Vivian, someone else. Prados and someone else. Williams, Sunset, Williams. And then Bertrame up top at strike. Apologies, I wasn't quick enough reading. Gorosabel at right back and Harigazar in the midfield as well. Annoyingly, I hadn't noticed when we were looking at the league table earlier on that Atleti had a game in hand on us. So we have closed the gap to 1 point, but they've still got a game to play that we don't. The gap below is now more sizable to the side that we're about to play here, Bilbao. So win this, and I'd say we're guaranteed Europa League football. Avoid defeat here, and I'd probably go as far as to say we're guaranteed Europa League football. Lose this, and we could well be playing in the Conference League next year, but we certainly will get European football of some description next season. It's just a case of what colour is it? Green? Orange? Or blue? We know what colour we hope it is, and we'll soon find out what colour it will actually be. Good header by the defender by Yomo. Guerra. Diego Lopez making a good run. Never mind, Destiny Doggy's Destiny Doggy. Yeah, the stream's gone up and down a couple of times there on my end. Oh, stop it. I thought Capete had done just enough to get a block on that. He hadn't, but thankfully the keeper was right behind it. That's a decent throw. I think actually Aguirre Zebala is on loan from Bilbao. We covered this when we played them in the reverse fixture in La Liga. It is more regular, more familiar to see loanee players play against their parent club, whereas obviously in the UK you're less likely to see it. in the English divisions. Edge of the box here is Eric Sanchez. He's left-footed, but how's his right? Not bad, but neither's Karnaseki. He's just ruined me there. Never mind, BM has intercepted his pass, which was terrible. Oh, it's a lovely ball through. Oh, he's not made the defender! Ooh, okay. I thought I was getting away there, but the referee said no. Can anyone else take a free kick other than... No? I mean, it does suit a left footer more so. Oh, I could have sworn Eric Sanchez was left-footed. He must just have a 5-star weak foot. Right. Let's see what that does. Yeah, that wasn't worth the wait, was it? Evening, Nitty. How are you, mate? I appreciate you guys up for an impromptu late stream. There you go. It's gone down again. My end, supposedly. It's like literally go down for a split second and then coming back again. It's so frustrating. Sanchez. Through ball. Juro. Puado. Dink it. That hit a hand, but it's not going to be a goal-scoring opportunity, so we'll look to play on. Never mind. Should have taken the free kick, shouldn't I? Thierry Correa, little flick around the corner, nicely done. Little dink over the top, nicely done. Diego Lopez in the box. Drill it. Judo. Ooh, on the right foot. And I think that was more powerful than most of the shots he's taken on his left. That was a fantastic finish. And Hugo Duro's 16th goal of the season. I mean, if we can keep this up, will Atleti have a wobble? Maybe. Yeah, it's literally going down for like a second and then coming back again. But it's, again, I'm pretty sure it's that fucking DNS server shit. DNS client events. They're only warnings, not errors. So that'll be why it's coming back again. If it ever does the full fucking, oh, I shit myself error, then the stream will go down and I'll have to manually take it offline properly and bring it back again. Just know that if that does happen, I won't be coming back again. I'll just continue to record offline. Diego Lopez over the top to Javi Guerra. Destiny Doggies allowed him into the back line. Never mind. Daniel Vivian is very good. Not that he needed to be any good there. The ball just landed at his feet as if I'd passed it specifically for him. Destiny Doggy. Little burst of acceleration to get away from me there. Iñaki Williams trying to hold off the attentions of the defender. I say defender, it was actually Diego Lopez, I think. Beltran, lovely turn. Just a little knockback here. That was meant for you. Never mind, this is actually building quite nicely. Hugo, make me run, please. Thanks, mate. We'll look for him. Judo! Never mind, I merit Laporte. Oh, touch from Puado was a bit heavy. Do we whip it? No. I probably should have whipped it. Actually, go on then. We'll get it out here. Now we'll whip it. That wasn't really very whippy, was it? It's going to be 1-0 to Valencia at half-time. Evening, Doc. How are we, sir? Quite far ahead of schedules in assignments. Nice. I remember you saying you found a really sound group of people. Everton 1, West Ham 0. Don't tell me it was Grealish. I took him out of my... Actually, no, Grealish is still in this week. I've taken Grealish out for next week. Nuno's fucking taken a poison chalice at West Ham, I think. Did Grealish get the assist? Please tell me. Oh no, it was from the corner, wasn't it? Oh no. Idrissa, maybe. I'm trying to watch the... I can afford half a second of paying attention to this. Please play that into Grealish. Oh, what a whip. Flick. Great goal. Never mind. Batrami. Thank you. Capete. On the corner to Beltran. And Javi Guerra. Oh, well intercepted. I don't know what the doggy's doing there. It's just completely messed that up. Here's Hugo Duro. Ah. Sunset. Into Williams. Ah, sick. I think the keeper might actually get to that. Please don't shoot. Harry Gazar again to Batrami. And Benyat Prados. Thank you. Nice touch. Go away. Prado. To get away from his man. Gorasabel. Or Gorasabel. Whichever way you want to pronounce it. Getting away from me is Sunset. And Harry Gazar's heavy touch. One knee pin. Come close me down. Thank you. Diego Lopez needs no second invitation to try and burst in behind. If you could actually make a proper run for me, please, Mr. Beltran, that would be lovely. Good. Well, we'll try from here, and we'll fail miserably. Sick. That was worth it then, wasn't it? Williams, gimme. Can't get it. He's off. He's offside. Gorasabel. Nicely done. Actually, try and get this quickly all the way down the line here. Prado. Actually, he's held his run really well there, Hugo Duro. And Beltran was in the middle. And Laporte either read that unbelievably well or got particularly lucky that he was trying to step to, I know, try and play me offside. If I decided to play him. Oh. A certain sort of pass. He's intercepted it. And from that, they've gone and equalised. Ernesto Valverde is thrilled. I am not. It's great movement by Iñaki Williams. And then, well, the finish is the finish. Dub, Tom on kick. How are we, lad? Well, I hope, mate. Beltran, good to see you, pal. Thank you for the... oh, hang on. Doodle! Thank you for the incentive to start on kick. How did you grow on kick? Did you just organically get loads of viewers, or... She was saying you were getting like 60 viewers a stream. I'm getting like 2. Patrami. He's dinked it. We've won the header. I think we won the header. We've definitely won that. Oh, come on, a win here would be huge for our minimal Europa League hopes. Trying to put him off with a little double step. Diego Lopez. Ah, Harry Gazar's read that as well. No, you don't. I might have to take a cheeky one for the team in a minute to stop them from getting a win. I would much rather draw than lose, even at the cost of a red card. I might be about to lose. Aguirre Zebala against his parent club with 10 minutes to go. That's huge. Regardless of which club he ends up turning out for next season, if we buy him or not, he will be playing some form of European football because Sociedad aren't going to catch Bilbao. I hope that was not supposed to go there. No! It's just shades of Thibaut Courtois for Atleti against Chelsea all those years ago in the Champions League. Aguirre Zabala is doing bits for me right now. Run, Hugo. Thought he was going to make the burst in behind and he didn't. I think we're going to be settling for a 1-1 draw here as time ticks on. Although they are going to get one final chance maybe. Bertrame, don't let him get it through. Well in, Thierry. That will be game. It'll be a point apiece and that doesn't really do either side any benefit really at all. It just prolongs the agony. Courtois was on loan at Atleti from Chelsea years ago. Still not going to be able to do anything about either of these, am I? Are their contracts expiring at the end of the season, those guys? Or no? No. Sick. Depay's already signed for someone else, Robin, but no, I wouldn't sign Depay as a free agent because in real life he's not a free agent. Right, Vallecano next. We are gonna have to rotate. I'm gonna put Montiano up top. We're gonna put Greenwich in there. Javi Guerra forward. No, Greenwich is gonna have to go there. And then, well, Sanchez. I'm just thinking overall ratings at the minute more so than anything else. We should be good with that to hopefully, especially at home, get a result against Vallecano. Thank the Lord. Diego Lopez and Pepelu get us a 2-0 win. Now, what does the league table look like then as we head into the games against Real Sociedad and Barcelona? It's 7th versus, yes, that does say 4th at the moment. 7th versus 4th here. Someone's withdrawn their bid for Rabba. Good. That's one less thing to be bugged then. It's just the 2 bids currently for Santa Maria then. Now, what have Atleti done? Oh, they've still got 2 games in hand on us. That's annoying, isn't it? Well, we're doing our bit so far. With Atleti, that's Europa League football guaranteed. Athletic Club de Bilbao are 10 points behind with 9 points available to them. We will be playing orange or blue European football next season. But which I'm not sure. Real Madrid won the league about 10 years ago, so they're champions. Next, we've 7th placed Real Sociedad. Evening, Jack. How are we, lad? Sweet. I can't take them off the thingy yet, can I? Player that looks like me, Hilmar Raffen Mikkelsen. Let me Google him. Yeah, little. It's like Jed Garner, isn't it? Similar. I see it. I like to think I look a bit more awake than that. Well, actually, to be fair, at the minute, no, I probably don't look a bit more awake than that. I look paler, I'll tell you that much. Certainly right now. Correa is the only one that's not at full fitness, but I'm quite happy to play Tobias, to be honest. I need to put a development plan on Tobias, I think. Miro in goal for Real Sociedad. Elizondo and Zubeldia at centre-back for them, very strong, I'm sure. Barrenechea, Sucic and Kubo out on the right-hand side with Borja Mayoral leading the line. No Oyarthabal. Not on the bench either. They sold him in this... They do tend to sell him in career mode, don't they? More often than not to the Premier League, or more often than not to bloody Arsenal for some reason. Yeah, no Oyarthabal. Not sure where he is in this save. They've got a couple of good options on the bench. Obviously, the starting lineup's pretty decent, although obviously some intriguing inclusions in there at the same time. We still have everything to fight for, but we have dropped to 5th. I saw your comment on my on the YouTube video, Delay the Wait, with your big giant budget. With a cheeky little ball roll. Actually, did we tweak the settings on here the same way that we did for yeah. Out of curiosity, what is CPU pass error? Yeah, I feel like I get significantly less pass error than the AI for some reason. I've never heard of him either. Can Grealish score a hat-trick, please, for my FPL? That'd be great. I had Haaland captained for FPL, and then when I made a substitution or made a transfer and brought what's his face? Oh, his name is fucking Antoine Semenyo. Antoine Semenyo. I brought Antoine Semenyo in, and it captained him for some reason. Obviously, he did well, but he didn't do as well as Erling. And it took the captaincy away from Haaland and gave it to Semenyo. So rather than getting 3 times 16 points, I got 3 times 7. Annoyingly. The best La Liga side for an RTG with a solid budget. I've absolutely no idea, I'm afraid, Mahendran. Sucic. Up we go. Is that... That's brave. Kubo could well and truly bang this into the top of the net as well. He has the capability to do so. I think they might lay this off. No, it's Borja Mayoral who will be wishing he'd let Kubo bang it into the roof of the net, because he's banged it into the roof of the 2nd tier. Mayoral quickly out wide to Barrenechea. He's got a couple of options here, so I can't really commit with anyone. Tobias playing at right back on this occasion for a slightly tired Correa. It's their fullback that's out of position now. Lopez with Duro. And Lopez again. Well, go solo. Oh, he's done it. I didn't think he was going to get there. And then he did. But with that sort of shooting animation, I thought, well, that's not going in then. Oh, it's only gone and bloody gone in, isn't it? We lead by a goal to nil. Diego Lopez has been probably the standout player. Certainly the most unexpected standout player in this save so far. I didn't know anything of him prior to... I mean, he's almost 2-foot tackled the ball into the top corner. That's ridiculous. We lead by a goal to nil. That's a ridiculous goal. I think I said ridiculous about 7 times there. Currently watching the Bradford RTG, aren't you, Andre? Enjoying it, I hope. Very much looking forward to the realistic RTG this year with Cambridge. Although hopefully all of the fucking bugs are fixed before we start. Oh, Suchic's lovely ball around the corner to Moyeralt. Baranachea with runners. Herrera. Oh, God, pinball. Get off is the word from Diakabi there, or the phrase. Yeah, well done, Herrera. That was pretty good. Pretty good interception that from Yangel Herrera. Sucic tackled. Defence standing firm so far. Counter-attack is on. Hugo Juro. Couldn't quite do it. Baranachea. I thought it was just going to run off the pitch with it for a minute. Garocha to Borja Mayoral. Short there to Sucic. It's Luka Sucic and Sasha Lukic, isn't it? I always get tripped up over both names for some reason. Same as Mohamed Kudus and Yunus Musa for some reason as well. I have no idea why, but my brain just kills me off in that regard. Here's Puado looking for Duro. In the end, looking for Lopez and finding nothing but Sociedad defenders. Pepelou's pass is intercepted. I've committed myself there and I absolutely shouldn't have. Borja Mayoral. Now Kubo's in behind. And he's going to keep going here, Takefusa. Kubo does square it back. It's still in play somehow. Boyomo will get rid of it. Half an hour on the horizon. Our lead still very much at the forefront of the picture, let alone on the horizon. Guerra. Balls. What's Spanish for balls? Sucic, nicely done. And now he's off. Now he's stopped. Well in Tobias. Oh, that's brilliant. Gaia. Must going to try and squeeze that through that gap. Poor decision on my behalf there. Sucic. Cross here to Takefusa Kubo. Aramburu delivered well. Diakabi deals with it well. Diakabi, a player we may well be selling in the summer, depending on what our financial situation is as we head into Season 2. I certainly would like to sell him. He's particularly average. Someone who isn't average is Javier Puado. Oh! And he very nearly turns Zubeldia then to slot home a second for us. Peplou slow. I'm so gutted that Pepelou's been as average as he has been, because I know he grows really well in career mode, but he's just a little bit unusable at the minute. Well, he's not unusable, but he's not enjoyable to use, which makes me want to not use him, if you know what I mean. Puado, minimal power on that to try and get it to Hugo Duro. It'll be 1-0 at half-time. The results are coming, but we live in hope that they're enough. We're back. So I don't know if we're back or not. I hope we're back. Stream's still there for me on Twitch if I load it up, so it went down twice in a matter of moments there for me, so thanks, lads. Appreciate you, mate. Alright, second half, come on, what is it, 20-9? Please don't let me have to play Barcelona as well. Desperate to go fucking bed. And it's gone down again. And it's back again. Makes no fucking sense. Gaya. Oh, beautifully splits the defence. And Puado turns brilliant. Javier Puado could do this solo, you know. What a signing. The movement was superb. The run inside the defender took it up a notch. And the finish? Top tier. We might be playing in the top tier of European football. Still just a might, though. I think that might have gone through Hugo Giro's legs there. I hope it didn't. For EA's sake. But that might have just gone through Hugo Giro's legs. Let's have a look. Did it? Yeah, the ball's gone through my teammate's legs there. That shouldn't count. That should be a blocked shot by his teammate. But, I mean, I guess I'll take it. But that is a little bit shitty. I don't understand why that would go through his legs. Like, just, surely every player is a solid human being. It's weird. We had none of these drops prior to my having to not stream for a few days. And as soon as I take a break, fucking internet troubles. Baranachea. Up we go. Well up, Javi. One good thing about Pepelu is that he is sizable. So we can certainly use his frame. I'm going to ping this looking for Giro. Yeah, safe. Hey, Davidinki. How are you, pal? Oh, it's a great ball out wide. Baranachea. Well in, Javi. Don't tell me that hit a hand. It hit a hand. Exhausted, mate. But good, thank you. Free kick for Sociedad. Oh, alright. I did not see that coming. It appears neither did his teammates. Yangel Herrera. They've just put on Braith Mendes as well. He's Kubo. If that was the other way round and on his left, it might well have found the top corner, but it's gone significantly wide from Takefusa there. That is not good enough from Sociedad. It's not good enough from him on an individual level. And quite frankly, it's not been good enough all day from any of our opponents, actually, quite frankly. This has been the dream season finale so far, but we still might end up only in 5th. I'm going to dink this, looking for Hugo Giro for another, but the defender Zubeldia has just gotten there first. Not even slightly, unfortunately. David. Challenge. She's still absolutely flat out in bed. Feeling horrendous. Put Puado up top. Let's bring Fran Garcia on the left. Sucic and Yangel Herrera. Intercepted well. Intercepted well. Intercepted well. Intercepted well. Saved well. Thank you, mate. Right, 19 to go. They're coming for me. Sociedad. Intriguing decision from the striker. Keeper's ball. You beat me to it. I was just going to say pinned message. Yeah, I know Lindsay outfit. I know which Lindsay that would have been. Lindsay Halbert, right? Glad you enjoyed your stay at the Abbey, mate. Such is life, Samuel. The grind is the grind, especially at launch period. Oh yeah. Pepelu. There's the run. It's Fran Garcia this time. Javier Puedo is now the man in the middle, rather than the man out wide. Gaia. Quick throw into Montiano. Are you going to make the run for me, mate? He is now. I can't find him, though. Mayer out. Well blocked by Tobias. Skulls. Baranachea. Presume it's Skulls and not Scarles. His name was Oliver. Or was it Olivier? Might have been Olivier. Not sure. Either way, he was the weak point in their side, but to be fair, I think the majority of our players actually come down the left-hand side of their defence. Sorry, the left-hand side of our attack, the right-hand side of their defence. That said, the first goal definitely came on Skulls' side of the pitch, but I can't say he's been that bad, to be honest. It's actually the right-back that has been the most wayward and poorly positioned. But where are we going to be positioned in the division? Heading into the final match day is the question we're all asking ourselves. Will we be playing Barcelona with a hope of maybe qualifying for Champions League football? There are whispers in live chat that 5th place might be Champions League football. It doesn't look like it from the league table graphic, but there is the coefficient in the game that potentially might get us Champions League football for being 5th in La Liga this year. I'm not sure. I hope so. But we'll wait and see. Atleti have Girona there. We are still 5th with one final match day left to play. We will advance to that match day, so we know exactly what the situation is in the league table when we get there. It's Valencia versus Barcelona at the Mestalla. We are 5th. We are a single point behind Betis. We are 2 points behind Atleti. We know what our head-to-head against Atleti is. What's our head-to-head against Betis? That is what's going to potentially be the crucial aspect here at the end of the season. So, games against Real Betis. A 1-0 win there. Good. And then earlier in the season, a 1-0 defeat. Right. So it's head-to-head against Betis, which is level. Literally level. So it should come down to goal difference, which is significantly in our favour. We have the joint best defensive record in the whole division with Real Madrid. Only 29 goals conceded in 37 games, which is rather remarkable for me. Who do Atleti and Betis have on the final day, actually? Well, it says here, doesn't it? It shows it. So Atleti have Villarreal, which is not an easy game. We don't know whether it's home or away, though. And Betis have Levante, which is a pretty straightforward game. But again, we don't know whether it's home or away from that particular graphic. But in fact, can I tell? Is there a way for me to tell? You used to be able to tell. Whether it's, well, I guess I can now from here, but it's just an extra button click. So Atleti are away at Villarreal, and Betis are at home against Levante. So we are going to have to play Barcelona in this season finale. So it is going to be a bumper-length 4-game played episode. And, well, hopefully, I mean, we're not even guaranteed a result. It's Barcelona, so let's just concentrate on ourselves first, and then we'll finish where we finish. I think we got battered when we played Barca last time, didn't we? Pretty sure. You're getting it tomorrow, are you, Gemma? Nice. That's just the way it goes sometimes. It's not like there was anything jammy about their goal. It's just pressure finally paid. Well, our opponents have nothing to play for. They've got Juan Garcia in goal, Nuno Mendes, Garcia, Kubasi and someone else, Pedri and De Jong holding, Rafinha, Fermin Lopez and Lamine Yamal, with a certain Bobby Lewandowski up top, who scored a couple of times against us last time. It was Jules Koundé at right back. Of course it was. So, well, Barca are Barca. Expect Barca to be Barca. It's not... I mean, there could only have been one worse game than this on the final day. So... It is what it is. The fixture list is the fixture list. It doesn't matter when you have to play someone. You just have to play everybody twice. So it doesn't matter whether it was now or October the 2nd. We would have had to have played Barcelona twice. Betis are already 1-0 up against Levante through Isco in the 4th minute, as you can see top right. So that's not ideal when it comes to qualifying for the Champions League next season and finishing in the top 4 to guarantee it. Still not sure about that whole finishing 5th and still getting UCL. But we know if we win, is a big if. If we win and one of Atleti or Betis don't, then we will be top 4. If Betis draw and we win, we'll be top 4. If Betis lose and we draw, we'll be top 4. But at the minute, Betis are winning, so we're 5th. Space. Offside. Space. Not for about 10 years, Kano. Lamine Yamal and Lewandowski. Oh, it's beautiful. Lewandowski's still there. It's dummy. Well in, Peps. If they do, is avoid defeat here against Barcelona, and that would be 4th place for us in the La Liga table. If it stays as is, and we can somehow get a victory here, then we'll get 4th place. Try and get the ball through. Prado, can he do it again? He might be able to. Prado! Big save. Oh, big save. Javiguera. Lopez. Over the top. Lewandowski, nice tackle. Boy Boyomo. Run. Come on, Javier. Guado. Back post. Pepelu intercepts that nicely. Come on, Diego Lopez running inside in the gap between centre-back and full-back! And Garcia, single-handedly at the minute, keeping Barcelona in this game. This is as one-sided as any game has been so far today. Boyomo's just running things. He's an absolute monster at the back. He really is so good. So we try and play it about a bit rather than being as forceful as we have been. Oh, it's a nice little offside trap step there, to be fair, from the Barca backline. Juro. Beltran. No, it's not going to work. It's going to be 0-0 at half-time here. I wouldn't say there's been a massive improvement in the graphics of the game, would you? This year? Doesn't really feel like the graphical fidelity of the game's gone up that much. It's maybe a bit smoother? Maybe? Rafinha. Oh, he's cutting me apart. Right, come on then. That was aggressive defending from Nuno Mendes. Very aggressive defending. Ah, Roca. Betis scored 4 minutes into the first half. Betis have scored 4 minutes into the second half. That sucks. Trying to twist and turn to find a way through, and we have done. Well, we're doing our bit. Valencia 1, Barcelona 0. Right now, it still keeps us 5th as far as we're aware. We don't know what's happening in the Atletico Madrid Villarreal game, to be fair. We know Betis are winning. I've had no updates from the Atleti game. But we're in front. Again, as we have done all day, we're doing our bit. It's quite the run of form at the end of the season. Oh, the menus are much better, ads. Yeah. In terms of their usability. But that's not to say the menus this year are insane. It's just that last year they were so fucking shit and unresponsive. This year the menus worked like in-game. Was in. Fermin off, Dani Olmo on. There's an offside in there as well. That's how fragile our lead is. So all it takes is one moment and Barca are back in it. Beltran, need runners. Is Diego on the way again? He is, but he's not going to get on the end of that. Even Nuno Mendes can't get on the end of that. Rafinha. Nuno Mendes. Lewandowski. Just want an update from the Atleti game. I just want to know that Villarreal have gone 1-0 up. Just tell me. Tell me. Please. Rafinha. Nuno Mendes is so high up the pitch here. Oh, what a ball. And Pedri's missed the target. I mean, the delivery is... Nuno Mendes off and Ferran Torres on. That is an aggressive substitution. I might react with a suitably defensive one. Gaya. Sanchez, Beltran, Cuadro. I mean, he's still going here, Beltran. He's beaten the defence. That will be us beating Barcelona. The amount of times we've run between fullback and centre-back this season, or in this game, as in FC26, is quite high. But to split the centre-backs like that, that's quite rare. And that's a brilliant low-driven shot into the bottom corner. Not only are we doing our bit, I'd probably go as far as to say we have done our bit. But are Villarreal or Levante doing theirs? As ever, with the Chesnoy Gaming season finale, it's going to go down to the bloody wire. That's a great ball. Away. No. No. Wow. I don't even know what that was. Unbelievable footwork from Petri. Hang on, we have a wobbly baby. Exclamation mark camera MJH will give you all the details. Off memory, I think it's classic with zoom all the way down. I think he's gone again. An update, just as subscription comes in, the yay is for Atletico Madrid scoring their second goal against Villarreal to go 2-0 up, just as we have solidified our position in this game. They have done the same in theirs, unfortunately. I think we're going to win at least these final 5 games in a row, let alone what we've done in previous episodes. I can't quite recall what our other aspect of the run-in was like. Great effort, good save. But it, unfortunately, is not looking like it's going to be enough to seal a top 4 finish for us in the division, unless Villarreal come up with an absolute madness. Never mind, it's 3-0. Villarreal are not coming up with an absolute madness. We need Levante to do the madnessing, please. Rafinha's too quick. I'm not going to catch him. He's probably going to pull one back here. He has. Yikes, it might be Barcelona doing a madness. Thank you very much for the 28th month ads. Appreciate it, dude. Apologies, you had to get adverts to remind you to do it. Sanchez. To be honest, I probably should have just held on to the ball and seen it out, shouldn't I? No further updates from the Betis Levante game since the second Betis goal went in. Good block. Good block again. Oh, he has blown his whistle. I thought he was going to give them the corner for the minute. Well, we've given it as best we could. We shall wait and see what the league table looks like at the end of the season. But we know we're at least 5th. I think it's Europa League football, but time will tell. Good win against Barcelona, though. Hell of a run-in. That's unfortunate, Chambi. I would recommend a Valencia save. Yes, Selfie. Oh, that's a bit strong from whoever that was for West Ham. Betis scored a third. Betis 3, Atleti 3. 5th place for us. 18 clean sheets, apparently, for Aguirre Vebelar. That's pretty. Broski's now gotten a new role, but quite frankly, he's not getting anywhere near our starting lineup unless we're not able to bring Aguirre Vebelar in next season. 120, give or take, million euro added to the kitty for next. It's 5th. We finish a point behind Betis, 2 points behind Atleti, 7 points behind Barcelona, and 22 behind Real Madrid. Winning La Liga in this save might be a bit difficult. Let's advance to the very end of the season, and then we can give you a full roundup. I know the job market. Why is he very insecure? PSV jobs available, apparently. You're right, if the owner doesn't run with the money. I think it wants me to check the job market. I'm not sure. Peplu and a Greenwich. That's not even what I wanted to do. I just did the 2 players that weren't the ones I was looking at. So here's how things looked in the competitions we were involved in this year and elsewhere around Europe. We will start in Spain. So in La Liga, you saw the top of the table. Relegated were Elche, Mallorca and Alaves. So they will no longer be in La Liga next season. Supercopa was Atleti over Barcelona. Copa del Rey this year was won by Barcelona, so it will be Barcelona versus Real Madrid in the Supercopa next year. Although the Supercopa in Spain, at least in real life, is done with 4 clubs, isn't it, in the Middle East. The Super Cup was won by PSG by 4-0. Real Madrid won the Champions League and La Liga. Yikes. How's that for Europa League final? That's not penalties, by the way. West Ham 4, Fenerbahce 5. Is that a sign of things to come? Crystal Palace win the Conference League by 3-2. It might be a sign of things to come. The Men's International Cup is ongoing. Someone's very happy about Palace winning the Conference League. In the Premier League, Liverpool win the league by a significant margin there as well over Manchester City and Arsenal. Newcastle in the Champions League, Spurs, then Villa. Chelsea 10th only. Relegated Leeds, Everton, Burnley In, not what I wanted to do, in League, it's PSG by nearly 20 points from Marseille and Monaco. Stade Rennais in 4th, then Nice. Paris FC, by the way, up in 6th. That's a hell of a first season at Liga level. Lyon only 9th. Relegated were Metz and Le Havre, and we'll wait and see who's in the relegation playoff there. And in the Bundesliga, it's Dortmund by 4 points from Bayern. Nice. Leverkusen 3rd and Leipzig 4th. Relegated there. St. Pauli and Heidenheim, FC Köln will be in the relegation playoff. And Napoli with back-to-back Scudettos, winning the Serie A league once more. Inter in 2nd, and then Juventus a distant 3rd. AC Milan also level on points with Inter in 4th. In fact, there's only a goal between them. Atalanta 5th and Roma 6th. And then for completion, Genoa, Lecce and Hellas Verona relegated there. I'd love to know about the other English divisions, if you don't mind. In the Championship, Ipswich and Sheffield United promoted. That couldn't be further from real life with Sheffield United, could it? Playoffs would be Southampton, Leicester, Bristol City and Birmingham. Relegated are Charlton, Sheffield Wednesday and Oxford. That's Ligue 2. In League 1, Luton and Cardiff. Wow, Luton. Promoted back to the Championship. Stevenage, Bolton, Plymouth and Huddersfield in the playoffs there. Relegated were Port Vale, Burton, Bradford and Doncaster. Bradford are flying in real life. And then League 2, Chesterfield, MK Dons and Notts County promoted. Crewe, Barrow, Shrewsbury and Crawley in the playoffs. Cambridge, a lowly 12th. To be fair, only 3 points off the playoffs. If that happens in real life, I'll be pretty devastated, quite frankly. We will hopefully be better than that in our RTG when we do that later in the year. Relegated were it in the game would be Bromley and Newport to the National League. We've looked, actually, at all the other big leagues that we ordinarily would care about, but we normally have a look at a couple of others. So in the Eredivisie, it was Feyenoord from PSV, Ajax only 3rd. In Portugal, it was Porto, significantly from Braga, Benfica and Sporting only 4th. And then in the SPL, it was Rangers from Hearts and such. That's very close. And Hearts up in 2nd. Go on, lads. Rangers win the league. That's certainly not going to be happening this season in real life, is it? Sorry, Rangers fans. So with regards our squad, I mean, quite frankly, very happy with the way that everybody played. Aguirre de Blas grew by 6 this season. That's ridiculous. I mean, I know he was very good, but he grew by 6. 19 goals for Hugo Duro, 16 in competitions that matter. Similarly, for Diego Lopez, 16 in competitions that matter. He was unbelievable. He grew by 6 as well. This is exactly why I don't have coaches in the RTGs, because players growing by 6 every year is pretty mental. Beltran up 4, though he's only in on loan. Montiano up 3, which is good. Pepelu up 1 as well. Pepelu, I don't know what to do with Pepelu. I really might sell him. I'm not sure yet. Javi Guerra with 11 assists from a deeper midfielder, or only 8 though, of course, in La Liga there. I wish it wouldn't count the friendlies for the overall totals, to be honest. Anyone else creatively up there? Beltran with 10 goals and 14 assists in La Liga. What a season. Do we sign him permanently? We probably should, really, given that performance. But, well, we'll wait and see. Basically, it's the same players, isn't it? And with regards to the growth of the squad, all told. So, Dmitrievski didn't go anywhere. You saw Aguirre de Blas. Guy didn't go anywhere. Frank Garcia was really decent, actually. Quite pleased with him. I would be open to loaning him again. I don't think I'd buy him, though. Maybe not. Don't think so. Diakabi's up 2. He's all right, but I could do significantly better. Boyomo is irreplaceable at the minute in the starting lineup. Capete will be the backup again next year. Nice to see Jesus Orozco Chiquete has grown by 2 out on loan at Roma. Means he's going to be more usable next year as well. He can get fucked. Nieto has grown by 2. Correa's grown by 3, which is great. Tobias is up by 1, and we'll see plenty more first team football with European football next season. Hopefully we go a bit further than the first game in the Copa del Rey as well. Figueroa's up 2. Sergio Canos will sell next year. Danuma, I'm definitely selling next year. Nunez is up by 2. Peps 1. Sanchez 1. Grinic 1. Javi Guerra 5. 5. I'm quite happy with the midfield, to be fair, other than Pepelu. But I don't know. You guys can maybe decide on that. Rabat is going to leave us at some point, somehow. Atorbi's contract is expiring. Dominguez is not grown, actually. Pablo Lopez is up by 3, though. Hopefully he continues to loan. To grow. Diego Lopez has been outrageous. Blázquez actually is up by 3, so fair play to him. And Mari's up by 1. Meh. I might have, actually, another youth scout thingy available. I do not. I need to send him back out again, so we'll do that at the beginning of next season. Well, I think that rounds out the season, because there's no Patreon players in this one. We do have Patreon players in the Crystal Palace save. I think that's season 1 done and dusted. I mean, it's better than we anticipated. Certainly, the first half of the season, we were still languishing kind of mid-table, weren't we? 9th to 12th. So to come home 5th, 2 points off 3rd, it's very impressive. Whether we can replicate it or not, or even take it a step further, significantly remains to be seen. That I think was FC Köln, managing to stay up. Fair play to FC Köln for doing so. Right, well that's the end of season 1 at Valencia. I hope you've enjoyed. Fingers crossed, provided everything goes according to plan. Tomorrow will be episode 1 of season 2 as well, so don't miss that one, will you? I really appreciate the support on the content at the minute, lads. It means the world. Thank you very much indeed for doing so. Check anything you might have missed on the page, whether that's the Palace save, whether that's earlier episodes of this save, but tomorrow there's definitely a Crystal Palace video coming to you. Hopefully there's definitely episode 1 of season 2 of this as well. I'll see you then. Adios. Right. Let me save that. It's 9:15. I haven't even started fucking editing yet. Kill me. Valencia. I can't even remember what episode number this is. 11? Yeah. That was good. Right, chat. I am going to... I think actually that's... did I? No, I think I might just accidentally delete something I didn't want to delete. Come back, please, Palace number 9. Thank you. Right, that is going to be me. I'm going to go and edit that off stream because it's just going to be quicker. I'm going to go and edit it, render it, upload it, and then go to fucking bed. And then be up at Christ knows when with Jude. Right, thank you very much for everybody dropping by for this short, impromptu hour and 40-minute stream. Thank you very much indeed. I really appreciate it. Hopefully, you might see me this time tomorrow night as well, if everything goes according to plan. And we'll start episode 1 of season 2. Don't quote me on that. Don't hold me to it either. But we'll wait and see. Appreciate you, boys. I shall maybe see you tomorrow. I'll see you soon somewhere at some point. Palace video tomorrow.